1. Alright, so, as promised, I have returned today to do the next part of JoJo Part 5, being... Oh, I think the thingy's already started. Oh, wait, are we getting live? Yeah, that one's good. Alright, so yes, I can't even speak now. Chapters 23 to 28. So this is a very much longer stream than usual because we've got a lot to cover here. Holy crap. Holy crap, the quality's actually pretty good today as well. I'm actually surprised. And yes, I actually have changed my background to be from near Automata. But anyway, yeah, so this is a part where Sex Pistols, I believe, is the name of the stand now? Sex Pistols appear. So there's actually 6 parts in total, so I think there's about 7 chapters, I think, in total. So yeah, it's going to be a longer stream. Possibly my phone might die halfway through. We don't know. Well, we're gonna wing it completely anyway. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully it turns out alright. And hopefully nothing happens with my CPU today, because my CPU tends to go out of control sometimes. Like, god damn it. The last 2 streams been doing this, just CPUs just went... I need to upgrade my rig. Like, completely. My rig is dying, I think. But anyway, yeah, because his computer's about 6 years old, I think? Around there? 7 years old now? One of the two. But yeah. So. Without further delay, I want to see what Letty's going to do next. I want to see whether or not he actually will get out of this predicament. Whether or not he might just save everyone else. But yes, so, without further delay, hopefully everything is actually working. Let's see. Yep, everything is working perfectly. So, without further delay, let's actually get started. So, okay. I'll do this again, is it? Come on. Oh, here we go. Soft machine. User Zuchido. Power A. Speed C. Range E. Durability A. Position C. Potential E. Ability. Once it stabs its target with its needle, its target shrivels like a deflated balloon. Although it has a terrible range and is ill-suited for offensive needs in wider areas, in a restricted space like a yacht, this ability can be extremely dangerous. It's a stand that's especially well-suited for taking hostages. Alright. Yeah, this actually is the whole entirety of Sex Pistols arc, so we're going about 8 chapters, I think. 8 or 7 chapters, I believe it is. I think it's around about there. Right, so, oh, hey, look here. Right here, look right here. Ah, yes, you have a bump. It's fairly big, I'd say. Ow, it hurts. Stop, don't touch it. God damn it, you bastard. You think you can get away with this, huh? I have a damn bump on my head now, asshole. Hope you're ready to get what's coming to you. It's gonna be fun to watch, isn't it? Or fun to read as well. Better way to describe it. I was gonna say fun to watch, but we're not watching it, we're actually reading it. My mind is going blank already. Hey, his name is Zucchero. Mario Zucchero. Residing in Rome. A Roman gangster? Take this and this. Take this, you bastard. Take this. I love the fact that just beating up his body while his head's all the way over there. I love that. It reminds me of something. I can't put a finger on it. It reminds me of something I used to watch, and the head came off and they just pummeled the body to bits. I have no idea what it was, but it was nothing violent. It was actually something childlike. You know, looks like you've been hit by the ocean spray over here. Anyway, what's on your face? A piece of garbage or a strip of seaweed? Looks kind of like seaweed, but it could also be a torn piece of plastic or something. If it's garbage, then damn, my heart's breaking. That'd mean this beautiful ocean is being polluted, you know. Can I take it off your face and have a closer look? Hey, come on. If I'm asking you if I can take it off for you, you should at least answer me, bastard. It's JoJo Wednesday and JoJo Friday. Though, hopefully nothing happens in between. It can actually change the date, but I think it's going to be like that from now on. I think it's going to be Wednesday and Friday. I think we're going to do JoJo. I think that's actually the best way of doing things. Oh, my nose is itchy as well. It's gonna be fun. My nose is really itchy. My throat's gonna die halfway through this stream. It's gonna be fun. Alrighty ho. So, in the island of Capri, in ancient times, when the Greeks were colonizing the Mediterranean, they sought a place with the most beautiful view in the world. One such location they found was the island of Capri. Azure water and sparkling skies, marble white slopes of the coastline, protecting the mainland like a natural fortress even during the age of the Roman Empire. The Emperor Augustus made this island his villa and refused to return it to Rome for 10 years. I would as well. I would refuse to return it. It's a good place. Right, is everything working fine? Yeah, everything's working perfect. You know what other problem is? I'm actually trying to avoid sneezing. Like, so my nose is going really, really, really violently weird. So I was like, please just don't sneeze. Bruno Buzzaletti and the others are approaching this very island in order to retrieve the 600 million Podbos hidden treasure. It won't go down because I haven't clicked onto it. Good, there we are. Yeah, I did actually get a haircut. I got one on Sunday. I had like a small trim because I'm afraid of hairdressers. One time my hair got completely like almost like destroyed. So that's why ever since then I just never trusted hairdressers. But the dude I actually went to was actually pretty good, so it actually turned out alright in the end. But yeah, I just had a small trim because I didn't want to do anything like major to my hair. We should be preparing the boat for docking now. I've been watching for a bit, but there doesn't seem to be any other boats tracking us. No one else should know this boat is headed for Capri. Trying to avoid that whilst I mess his hair in the mirror for half an hour every morning. No, my one, apparently, my parents used to tell me my hair just lacks style. It's just, apparently, that's what they always said, like, yeah, your hair lacks style, so you got to get it changed. I was like, damn it, because I like my long hair. I look a lot better with long hair, that's the only problem. But, I don't know. I think I had a controlled mess. It was a mess, but it's a controlled mess. That's what I like to call it. You're right, there's no other boats around. But who did Zucchero hear the rumour about the hidden treasure from? I can't believe that he came after us alone. You seem to be pretty curious about these things. They're not mine though, they were just on the ship. Which one did you want me to use the glasses of the... Which one do you want me to use, the glasses or the fishing line? We're gonna have to make you answer some questions. If you don't, we're going to be in trouble. Lots of danger ahead. You understand? So Mr. Zucchero, you've got a partner, right? He's probably a stand user too. That's why I'm going to have to use these. Oh. You don't want to answer me, not even about which one I should use? Well, if you're not going to choose, I'm going to use both. Whoops. That's... no. Mario, Zucchero. Heaven, hell, ninth circle of hell. Heaven, hell, ninth circle of hell. When it just involves I, I'm like, ugh. God, looks like this guy is gonna go straight to ninth circle of hell. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it that? Oh, no, no. Oh. That's pretty metal. I ain't gonna lie. And they break out into freaking dance afterwards. I like these people. They're pretty impressive. Like, hurting this dude's eyes to a point of no return, and then just break out to dance. I love that. It's amazing. I have to give props to that. It's actually pretty freaking good. If you're not gonna tell us your partner's name or stand ability, you should probably start worrying about the other eye of your Zucchero. Hey, look, this bastard's using ship's radio. I've already taken out 4 of them. I've already taken 4 of them hostage. There's only Buzzaletti and one other guy left. I'll take care of both of them soon. It's like you're posting in the wrong neighborhood here. It's true. You just don't. I think it's just law now. If you happen to see like 4 people that resemble someone like from JoJo, you just don't mess with them. You just walk the other way. You're like, nah, ain't a part of that crowd. Because otherwise you'll get messed up deeply. Just look here. The guys just give up on life. I think. Giorno, I didn't plan on letting you see my stand either. Turn around. I'll do you a big favor and let you listen to it. I was replaying to see what this bastard did. When he started using the radio down in the cabin, he's calling someone. Of course, he was flattened along with the boat when this happened, but since the boat is in its original condition, now we can watch it in 3D. There's a yacht headed to Capri, but he's not spilling details about where exactly they're headed. I'll pick off his 5 teammates for making Buzzoletti talk. Hey, he's telling someone about our destination. That yacht, the lagoon, was it? Now, where is it? Where is it now? According to the ship's coordinates, we're about 2 hours away from Capri. Buzzoletti's being jumpy about anyone that might be trailing him, so he's taken a long route to the island. 2 hours, alright. I'll take a motorboat to Capri and then wait for you to get here. Dock at Capri, Marina Grande. They seem pretty messed up, to be honest. They seem pretty cool though. They're kind of, it's that kind of middle ground of messed up that you kind of counteract it by being cool about it at the same time. It's actually kind of a hard thing to do, to actually counteract messed up with cool, because you either go into one or the other. To get the middle ground is like, whoa, that's impressive. That's the end of the conversation. The feed terminated. No, on a motorboat, it shouldn't take more than 30 minutes to get to Capri from Naples. Great, he's definitely already on the island. Who was that? Who was that bastard talking to? Whatever it takes, we've got to make this bastard spit out the details as to who that just was. No, I was watching him earlier, but he's a gangster through and through. He won't talk, at least not any time today. And there's also the possibility that he really doesn't know anything about his partner's stand. Even partners can keep things like a secret from each other. Then what do we do, Buzzoletti? At this rate, if we dock at the lagoon at the harbour, and the enemy realizes that we're here instead of Zucchero, or if we take long... At this rate, if we dock the lagoon at the harbour and the enemy realizes that we're here instead of Zucchero, or if we take longer than an hour to get to the Marina Grande, the other man must come to a conclusion that something happened to Zucchero. If he catches on, I'll be doubtful as to whether or not we'll be able to retrieve the treasure. No, I'll be doubtful as to whether or not we can go back to Naples in one piece. Hello, as well. Yeah, everyone gets crazier and crazier in JoJo. And imagine, we started off pretty tamed in part 1, and then after a while, it just got crazy. To a point of just no return. It can just go crazier and crazier and crazier. You just... I don't even know. I don't know where the bar can go anymore, of crazy. What do we do now, Buzzoletti? Before this boat docks, someone should get to the island first, find the enemy and dispose of him. Giorno with the plan. I like it. What's this guy talking about? I don't get him at all. Are you stupid or something? Get on land before the ship does? What are you planning on swimming? What are you planning on swimming, arse? I thought it said arsehole just then. No, swimming ashore. I've read it way too quickly. Yes, I can turn this flotation device into a fish. It can pull me towards land. Therefore, I can get to the shore faster than this boat. Naturally, since it's my stand, I'll be the one going. That's impressive. I like it. I like it, Giovanna. I can already tell it's gonna get crazier and crazier as by part 6 and 7. from what I've seen, like not read or anything about it, from what I've seen of the people in part 7 and 6, it seems pretty crazy. I, Giorno Giovanna, have a dream. I need the 600 million with that 600 million, the million Buzzletti. Wait, I need the 600 million. With that 600 million, Buzzletti will be promoted to officer status. We have to gain status in your organization. Ha 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 ha. You want to go? Fine, that's a pretty good idea. You've got going there. But it's really too bad that you don't know the enemy's name or face. Capri Harbour's full of tourists. How the hell do you plan on finding him, huh? By coincidence. That's how you find him. By sheer coincidence. I'm down with John's suggestion. Even if we don't know the guy's identity, if he's just waiting around at the harbour for Zucchero, I'm pretty sure we have a better chance than just waiting for the bastard to attack us. Gotta go on the offensive. Hey Giorno, how many people can that fish pull? I'm going too. Huh. My stand suited for assassinations. I'm good at that stuff. User Guido Mister, stand name, Sex Pistols. Ah, a Sex Pistol appears. There we are. Misa does seem pretty freaking cool, to be honest. Ain't gonna lie. Alright. Alright. Part 2 we go. Sex Pistols appeared. I always feel like there's actually a plural missing in that word. It says Sex Pistols appear. Like, is it meant to be appears? I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my English is leaving me now. I'm not too sure. Always got a gun. E means business. Capri Island, Northern Harbour, Marina Grande. You just gotta respect the goddamn artwork. Even though there's no words, you just gotta sit there and admire it. It's just so freaking good. It's just so freaking amazing. Like, my eyes cannot take this much beauty. It took a bit of time to swim to shore from the yacht. We only have roughly 20 minutes left. 20 minutes until designated meeting time between Zucchero and the man on the island. As Abricio said, the harbour is full of tourists. Everyone seems like they're waiting for someone else, and in reality, they're probably all waiting for incoming tourist boats to arrive. Mister, you have plans regarding how to find the enemy within the next 20 minutes, yes? It can't get cooler than this, okay? It can't get cooler than that. It's just the man's just sitting there eating some bread with a side of wine, with a picture of wine. You just can't get better than that. You have to admire that one. You have to admire it and just accept it and just kind of say, well, guys, we hit the pinnacle of coolness. I don't think we're gonna get better than that. I'm gonna be shocked if we get better than that. It's just the man's got some meat, the man's got some bread, the man's got a picture of wine on a table. Where did it come from? I don't care. I'm just accepting it because it's freaking awesome. Man, I love it. What are you doing? It's way past lunchtime. If it were any other time, I'd be going to that restaurant over there. But it's eating lunch right in the front of the harbour is a bad move, yeah. I don't know what the guy looks like, but he probably knows what I look like since I'm on Buzzletti's team. Right, and he probably knows your face too. Still. Gotta admire that. I don't think I'm following. Please listen, Mister. I estimated it I estimated it around 20 minutes, but if the enemy is paranoid, it may even be as little as 10 or 5 minutes. He may be getting suspicious as to why the lagoon is taking so long and realize that something happens with Cheddar. If that happens, then we'll never be able to find the enemy. We need every minute that we have available. That's why I'm taking a lunch break. It's lunch hour in this country. Even is it boutiques and bookstores close during this time. No one wants to work if they haven't eaten lunch yet. Listen, I'm not that way, but these guys picked up on that tradition, you know. Here, everyone. Time for lunch. Tuscan salami, you know. That shit's good. Oh, wow, he's actually feeding his own stand, basically. Oh, Christ. We've hit Crazy Town, haven't we? Like, full-blown Crazy Town. I don't even know if I actually can get any crazier than this, but I'm fully on board. Hey, not again. Trey, stop making Sink cry. Stop fighting over the food. Share nicely, alright? All of them think they work the hardest, so they should get more food than the others. I try hard not to play favors, you know. Trey, 3 in Italian, Sink 5 in Italian. Wow. What are those things? How many of them are there? Things? Hey, call the people. They get pissy when people treat them like pets. There are 6 of them. There's number 4 because 4 is an unlucky number. Oh, there is no 4 because 4 is an unlucky number. There's one of them for each bullet. For each bullet? This big guy over here wants you to hurry, alright? You guys can wait until after work to nap, huh? I'm trying to convince them right now. So Giorno, take the radio out of the plastic bag. Just I don't know. Is anyone waiting for a yacht? Is anyone waiting for the yacht lagoon? Anyone waiting for the lagoon? There's a message for the lagoon. From a certain Mr. Zucchero. Please come to the surveillance room to receive the message. Let's see if he's good. Let's see if he's too cautious to respond to the radio. Or jump on it thinking that Zucchero figured out where the 600 million is. It's a gamble. But if there's anyone who makes a move to go to the surveillance room to respond to the radio, it's the enemy. Giorno, I'm going to move the surveillance room, making sure no one sees me. And hide in the shadows of the building. If you see anyone approaching the room, gesture to me. The moment he answers the radio, I'll bust a cap in his ass. Well, Buzzoletti told me not to kill the bastard, so I won't aim for his vital as well. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Konosuba's out today as well, isn't it? It's Wednesday at 6:30. Cool! Today's a good day. We got JoJo and we got goddamn Konosuba. Can't get better than that. There's a radio call from Mr. Zucchero. Anyone waiting for the lagoon? Please come to the boat surveillance room. No one's moving yet. Is there no one here waiting? No one's headed towards the room yet. There's a radio call, Mr. Zucchero. Oh, from Mr. Zucchero. Please come to the boat's surveillance room. No one's moved yet. He should be somewhere in the harbour. He must be too cautious to take the call. What happened, Zucchero? Making a public call? Did something happen? Oh, damn it. Hit the wrong button just then. Whew. I didn't anticipate this. That room does it have a back entrance? He's already inside that room. It's too dark to make out his face, and Mista hasn't realized this yet. At this rate, the enemy will realize that this radio feed is a trap and run. I'll have to tell Mista. What? Is he coming? Which one of them? Who's approaching the room? No, the enemy isn't approaching. He's already inside the room. Don't leave the shadows. Oh, he's standing by the window. Oh! He's one of the members of Buzzetti's team. What? He's was supposed to be on the yacht with Lucero. Mister, behind you. He's inside the room. 49. Find Polypore's hidden treasure. The end. Ooh! Ooh! It's getting crazy in this noisy, bizarre town or city now or place. Mister, he's all ready. Sex Pistols appear, part 3. Respond to the radio from inside the room. Oh, respond to the radio from inside the room, sorry. Oh. Oh, so it's Buccelletti. Because I've been hearing people say you pronounce it with Z. That's why I always get confused. Because people pronounce it different ways. It's really weird. Like I hear Buccelletti that you have to pronounce it like with a slight Z, and then I hear you say it's Buccelletti. I just call him Bruno from now on, just to kind of call him by his first name to kind of avoid any kind of things that might just happen. I don't know. He fired. Come on. Go, Sex Pistols. Pass, pass, pass. Yeah. Is that a reference to Dr. Strangelove? I don't know, it kind of feels like one. Yeah, I think it's just people. I think I heard it just. It's a strange thing. I heard it people say pronounce it with Z, and then I hear people pronounce it Ch-letti. I don't know. That's why I always found it kind of weird. That's why I always kind of just say Buccelletti, because I'm guessing that's kind of sort of maybe one of the ways. But I do Buccelletti now, then. I think that might be alright. Is that a reference to 2001? Not 2001, Dr. Strangelove? I don't know. It feels like one. The way he's kind of on the bullet itself, plus the way he's going down, it kind of reminds me of. Okay, that's alright then. I can vividly remember someone saying it pronounced with a slight Z. Maybe I might be imagining things. Is it as well? Capriccio. Don't know. Oh, yeah. I think because I've got Eyes of Heaven now as well, and Eyes of Heaven. I swear they've changed the spelling of Buccelletti's name. I've always found kind of strange. I was like, wait, what? They changed the name? Okay, that's alright then. I'll just pronounce it with ch for now on there. I knew it was one way, but I just always never knew which way was the correct one of doing it. Only because I always know when you kind of read these things, sometimes they have different ways of pronouncing things. Like you think it's one way, but actually once you actually kind of realize it, it's actually a different way completely. I think once you actually probably get this animated and probably get a dub, you actually will find out how the correct way of pronouncing things are. You know, because sometimes would it be the dub, or would they actually do it in the sub as well? I'm not too sure. I know the dub probably would actually pronounce the names as if they were spoken in Italian. So I'm guessing probably maybe one day we'll probably get a dub of it and they'll probably just explain everything, or maybe the sub would do it as well. I'm not too sure. Ah! Oh, he actually shot him down. Christ! Yeah, I remember he actually shot him in the leg. Did he do it? What? You? What was that sound just now? A gunshot? What did I bother you? Shouldn't have been as loud as the other. Shouldn't have been as loud as the ones you hear in the movies. Anyway, if it bothered you, I'm a little busy right now. I'll listen to complaints later. Maybe. I'm not well versed when it comes to these kind of things. I mean my language barrier kind of goes towards Spanish. That's about it. I guess the only Italian I know is from playing Assassin's Creed 2. Which the only Italian I actually know. I mean, because they pronounce Ezio as Ezio in Italian as well, because they pronounce it with a T, like kind of. So maybe I was actually mispronouncing the whole entire time. It's weird. I remember them saying Ezio instead of Ezio. So there's a back door. He must have gotten in through this door to answer the call. He's either a careful guy or he's a habit of sneaking through doors so no one will notice him. Did I see anything at the top? Nope, cool. Leg, we got his leg. Anyway, good job, Pistols. We got a clean shot. Won't let him get away now. He got away, didn't he? On the other side of this building is a steep cliff. No way the guy could have scaled that. Bastard scurrying around all over the place. If he were to hide... all blood. He'd be hiding somewhere in that truck. But if this guy's a stand user, then his stand must be a short-range power type. If it were longer range, he would have attacked me a long time ago. Since the bastard's been hit already in the leg, he should be hiding somewhere in the shadows of the truck, trying to lure me closer to him. Not that he'd be able to beat me, even if I did get close. It's true. Not too sure because there was never was there any other names in JoJo that actually ever had a weird pronunciation? I'm not too sure. They always kind of kept to like an all kind of like you can pronounce any way you want to kind of names. That's what I always remember. But I think this is the only part I've read or watched or anything that has really kind of had any names. I was like, wait, what? How do you pronounce that? Because I know because it's a strange thing when it comes to when you go to different places, how people pronounce it. Like, I don't know. It's strange because I can't remember. Oh yeah, that was the one. Spanish. There's a word called citizens, and the word in Spanish is ciudadanos, but it's the way you have to pronounce the first two letters is what makes the word itself. If you mispronounce it, fracking hell, the word goes off. Just you don't know what the hell you're saying. Apparently, like I learned that. Like recently. You have to pronounce it ciudadanos. I was like, oh, okay. See. JoJo teaches you more than one thing. It teaches you how to it teaches you how to speak different languages at the same time with reading. Like, that's good. It teaches you how to survive and be cool. Also teaches you how to speak different languages and actually pronounce everything correctly. True. But considering that, I still don't know how the hell his stand works. Going after this guy alone isn't a safe move. I should wait for Giorno to get here and search for him together. It's a weird place sometimes, isn't it? Whenever people go in JoJo, it just gets strange and strange and strange instantly. Stranger and stranger and stranger, I mean. Whoa, guess not. He's in the driver's seat right now. Guess he hot-wired it, huh? If I let him get away on this truck, we're screwed. Shit, I haven't seen this guy's face yet, and Giorno probably hasn't either. Even with his binoculars. If I lose this bastard now, he'll definitely ambush us without letting us find him. Don't know what his stand is like, but I've got no choice. It's for the 600 million and Chaletti. I think I did it correctly. I think I did it correctly that time. I think so. The Buccellati. Was it Buccellati? It's Buccellati, isn't it? I'm getting there. I said Buccellati. It's actually Buccellati. Let's get a little closer, huh? Oh, snap! Eat this. Holy crap! He's like a cooler version of some guy you'd find in Yu-Gi-Oh. That hair, man. That hair. It reminds me of some kind of it reminds me of a bad guy you would find in something like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Whoa, what's going on? My CPU was at minus 3,000%. That was impressive. Not using even a dime of my CPU. Not even a dime. It's a crazy hair, man. Straight in the head and the leg. And he's out of here. the guy driving this truck's yours. So he threatened you into turning the engine on. This guy's right leg is not injured, and I didn't mean to kill you, but oh well. That hurt, goddammit. Ah, shit. I survived. What's this character doing in JoJo? He got into the wrong manga. He went, Christ, I should be in Yu-Gi-Oh! I should be fighting the king of games, but I'm actually fighting a gangster. What a crazy turn of events. Did I hit the coloured panel? Did I hit the normal one? I hit the normal one. Right, so 3 more chapters to go. She's doing pretty good time as well, actually. Oh, man. My throat's doing pretty alright as well. I haven't actually lost my voice yet. I'm feeling pretty impressed about. Yu-Gi-Oh! And JoJo crossover confirmed. Unintentional crossover by Araki there. Oh man. That guy's full of surprises. It should have happened. It should have happened. There should have been Yu-Gi-Oh! Crossover with JoJo. Now that would have been the most impressive manga ever. And I'm telling you that now. It would have been so freaking good. But it never happened. Instead, we've got some crazy ass crossovers with goddamn Shonen Jump, which sometimes were a bit eh. But what can you do? Sometimes the things you want in life that you never get. Maybe I should actually go to the manga of Yu-Gi-Oh! And actually go to Araki to say, could you guys do a crossover? Just to see what happens. Well, yeah, sure, why not? And it actually makes the greatest thing in the world. What? I was going to say, they actually kind of... So we got Berserk 2016 and Handshakers. Oh god, Handshakers. That's a show and a half. That's a show and a half. God. So we're actually going to get the names of the actual things. So it's 5, 7, 6, 2, 3, and uno. Was there actually? That's pretty cool. I'll go and find that now. Hold on, I'm gonna go and find that. That's actually pretty neat. So Jotaro. Kazuki. Holy crap! Yeah, there was. Huh, that's awesome. Damn JoJo. Oh yeah, I do remember that. I do remember reading about that. You know, was there any ever Yu-Gi-Oh characters in Shonen in the Jump Ultimate Stars games? I don't think there ever was. I'll look for that probably after the stream ends. I'll have to have a look now. That bit might be pretty freaking cool. Oop, I'm on the wrong panel again, aren't I? That's the right one I need. Alright. What the F did you just do? That hurt like hell. You shot me twice, you shitbag. Don't move a muscle. I'm not gonna miss again. Sex Pistol Appear, Part 4. God, what just came out my mouth there? That's not what I should be asking. It should be more like, how the F are you still alive with a hole in your head? But I'm afraid to ask. I don't like this. Did the bullet just happen to miss the vital part of his brain? Ah, ain't that cute, Meester? That's your name, right, Meester? Seems like Zuchel got himself whacked, but your plan was to kill me before I noticed, wasn't it? Though there's someone else with a radio here on Capri Island. There's someone. Okay, I thought I was reading that wrong. You're the only one who's seen my face, right, Meester? Is everything working correctly? Hopefully everything's working fine. Everything is working perfectly. Whew. Whoa. It looks kind of like a don't know, he has the doesn't he have the mouth of a xenomorph kind of? Like kind of teeth that you're like whoo to him. That's the kind of teeth you go whoo. Got the xenomorph teeth, kind of. Sort of. He kind of reminds me a little bit, like, of a little tiny bit of a xenomorph. I don't know why. Kind of, sort of, tiny bit. When you caught me in your radio ambush, your sneak attack managed to land 2 shots on me while I was recoiling in surprise. If I go all out with my stand, is it craft work? Is it called craft work? I think it's the name. How you pronounce the name? Craft work. Knocking your little pellets away isn't so hard. By the way, about that revolver, I was in a daze, so I kind of lost count. How many shots did you fire, huh? Don't say anything at the top. No, cool. You fired 4 on the truck, right? I'm not too sure on this, but it was 2 shots in the boat room at Marina Grande earlier, right? Does my math add up, mister? Does it? That's the question. Grit those teeth. It's kind of like that. It's already kind of it's kind of disturbing in a way. I hate it when I see things that like have their teeth gripped. It's like, ew. That's what his teeth are like. It's weird. So now there's nothing for me to worry about as I walk up and beat your face in, right? Damn, I've got to get away from him. I've got to reload my bullets. The tension grows in JoJo. What the? The man be floating. What's going on? I can't get off the truck. My left hand stuck to the bar. Hey you. Yeah, you, the driver. That's me. Stop it. Just how long are you going to keep driving this effing... Hit the effing brakes, retard. I can't make it stop. Make the truck stop. I can't make it stop. Make the truck stop. I can't move. Tug. Just think. Why did I point out that you've run dry? You think it's out of kindness of my heart? It's because I know there's nothing you can do to me now, mister. The driver, that's me. Down there can't take his foot off the pedal or his hands off the wheel. With your left hand stuck to the truck, you can't reload anymore. Ooh, mate. It's getting serious. Bullets? Those are the bullets he deflected with his stand. They're following the truck around as if they're being fixed in the air. Fixed. So they're fixed because he touched them with his ability. The driver, that's me, and I are fixed to the truck because we touched it. His ability is the ability to fix whatever he touches at that location. And he's not dead because the shots I fired stopped in his skin and didn't penetrate into his body. To tell the truth, mister, I'm glad you came to attack me. So glad that it almost makes me forget that you shot me. Because you see, the existence of Polypor's hidden stash is really just a rumor amongst us, small-time thugs. But if you've attacked me, then that really means it exists. I can feel the hope and drive welling up inside me. Araki shot the driver before it was cool, or before I even created the goddamn channel. That's some dedication when you think about it. Like, shouting me out before I was even born or even created my channel. My idol shouted me out. I'm actually so happy. That really gets me fired up to still 600 million yen from Bucciolati. That's just got me right there. I'm so happy. I've been so happy in my life. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that it wouldn't work? Thou's made a mistake there, Fambo. Thou doesn't know the old JoJo way of doing things. Yeehaw! I like these things. They're pretty cool. What the? There was another bullet hidden behind the one I deflected? He fired 2 bullets at once? So this is Mr. Stan, but I can still barely make it. Oh, you want to know? Yeah, that's a funny story. I'll actually tell you why my name was called The Driver. Originally, I actually made a channel to review movies, and one of my favorite films is called Drive, where the main character is called the driver. And I thought, you know what, it's actually a really good name. So I thought I'm gonna call it the Driver. That's where it came from. It came from the movie Drive with Ryan Gosling. And then afterwards, I made the channel to actually review movies, but it never got anywhere. So I actually started to review anime afterwards, and that's where it all came from. That's where it all stemmed from. Now you know. I think I was meant to actually say it in my 1,000 subscriber video, but I don't think I ever did. I don't think I actually ever mentioned why I named it The Driver. But yeah, if you haven't ever watched the movie Drive, do go watch. It's an amazing film. One of the best films of all time. That's why I named myself The Driver, because of him. Because also it's Ryan Gosling. Ah, see? Someone actually picked up on it. I thought maybe some people might just pick up on it. I'm not too sure. Because it's actually a pretty cool name, to be honest. I don't think anyone else has stolen it yet, or someone's stolen it and probably not used it for the correct like kind of context. Yeah. See, when you find someone else that loves Drive, you know you find a cool person. Drive is an amazing film. It's one of my favorite films of all time. I love it to bits. I've seen it too many times. It's so freaking good. Ryan Gosling is just in that film, just buenissimo, to say the damn least. Yeah. And straight in the neck. See, even in death, everyone just looks pretty freaking cool. I need to get a soundtrack for that film as well. I keep on forgetting to actually buy it, but God, the other thing to note, the soundtrack in that film was beyond phenomenal. It's one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in the film. Like, up to that point, it's actually my favorite soundtrack. But then I actually heard a La La Land soundtrack. The La La Land soundtrack is just, it's too good. Too good. La La Land soundtrack is. God, it's beautiful. But god damn, yeah. I could actually talk about 10 years why I love Drive so much, just because it's such a great film. Like, but the problem was, you can never do a good film after that point, old Nicholas Winding Refn, because old Only God Forgives was a travesty of a film, and then Neon Demon was a slight return to form, but still it kind of had a long way to go. But Drive is still the magnum opus that he ever actually made. Drive is an amazing film. I love it to bits. I might actually watch it tonight again. Just actually have like the urge to watch it once more. Good job saying Sete. Now that he's off the truck, we're safe. Gruggle. Damn it, he did it again. But you won't get away. But you won't get away. I'm doing it for that 600 million. You won't get it anyway. There is a way to beat him, but still, I can't deny that he's strong. Can I really pull this off? Believe in yourself, mister. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It came out in 2011, but it feels like it came out like 2 years ago. I always get that now. When I'm looking, I'm like, Christ, that came out ages ago, but it feels so new. It feels like every single year you actually kind of watch that film, it feels newer and newer. Like, it never actually kind of ages at all. It just feels so good. It's just so good. Oh. It's a film and a half, that is. A film and a half. Yeah, that's what I'm like. When people say, wow, look, what happened 10 years ago? I'm like, that was the 90s, wasn't it? Like, no, it's actually 2000 was 10 years ago. I'm like, Christ! I was like, I was a bare baby back in, like, the 90s. Damn. we get on nostalgic now. God damn, I miss the old 90s when all the good films were coming out, and in the 2000s we had some pretty freaking awesome films as well. Like nowadays you get it's like dime a dozen when you find a good film, but back in the 90s, I want to go watch the 90s films now. That's pretty cool. I actually quite like that. That's actually awesome. I never knew that. Whew. If people say 10 years ago, I still think of the 80s. I don't know. I'm kind of the sort of mindset of the 90s. Even though I was born in 96, which is kind of the tail end of the 90s, I'm like, I still kind of feel it. I still feel the 90s. I still kind of the tail end when like what was it called? Ocarina of Time came out and stuff like that. I was the good half of the 90s. 20 years ago was in God. True, yeah. It is perfect actually. Good old JoJo getting us all nostalgic about the 90s and the 80s. Like recently I just bought loads of 80s horror films. I'm like, because no films nowadays that are horror related are actually any good, so I might as well go back to the 80s. Everything was awesome and cheesy as well. Ah, man. Wasn't this... wait, hold on, I'll check for you now. JoJo Party. Pat 5? Part 5, there we are. Let's have a look when it was written. It was written from it was written like 1995 it started. 95 it started, yeah. I thought it was either one of those two dates, somewhere around there. Man, it feels so long ago. But it still feels so new. It's weird when you think about it. JoJo never ages. Like, it actually still feels like... It feels like a fine wine. It just gets better with age. It's a weird thing when you think about it. Because a lot of mangas that you read from the back in the 90s kind of feel really old. There's a lot of things that advanced. But JoJo feels freaking new. That's what I always found weird about JoJo. It always kind of feels like you're reading something from like 2 years ago. But actually you're reading it from like 20 years ago. True, it is still better than anything we get now. Like, damn. But when I say JoJo Part 4 is the best anime of the decade, do I actually mean is the best anime of the decade for the last 3 decades because it's been 3 decades since it came out? Does that kind of count as that? Because then it kind of overlaps. Because I don't even know. I kind of thought about that recently. Like, wait, if I say anime of the decade, does that mean it kind of counts as 3 decades or just 1? Not too sure. Yeah, that I agree with slightly. I do agree with that Part 1 actually aged the most, but I think the anime kind of rejuvenated. That's the word I was looking for. Rejuvenated the whole entire thing. I think. The whole entire part, I think it actually kind of made it feel a bit more newer than it was in the manga. And if you read it from manga form, it feels like, wow, that came out years ago, didn't it? It hasn't really aged that well, but when you watch the anime, it feels like it came out no more than 5 years ago. It's strange. It's like a surreal feeling when you realise, God, it came out 20 years ago, didn't it? But yeah, it did. It's like it's not one thing in the panel or anything you can honestly say that it kind of looks dated at all. Like it's so freaking good, man. Like it's just JoJo kind of. I probably would say that maybe the writing for Part 1 was kind of a little bit. You might have seen it a couple of times nowadays. So it doesn't really feel that new, and it doesn't really feel like it's kind of done anything to like rekindle anything. But I think as it went on and Araki got his kind of writing style, I think it kind of made it feel newer. Like in essence, really, when you think about it, have we really had a villain like Kira in a very freaking long time? Like, I don't know. I haven't seen a villain as good as Kira in a very long time. And people say, oh my god, Betelgeuse from ReZero. I'm like, yeah, no one's better than Kira though. Petlegoose, I think pronounce his name. I think it's Petlegoose. Like you can't get better than Kira. Let's be honest. Kira's just like he's a stud muffin. He literally is a stud muffin of JoJo. You got Dio as well. Dio kind of he falls into a couple of conventions. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't really kind of stray away from anything we haven't seen before. But again, he still feels a bit better than most villains we kind of see nowadays. I mean, he's better than Yashiro from goddamn Erased, for God's sake. Crunchyroll, one of your rewards. Still don't forget that one. Still don't forget that. Oh yeah, by the way, villain of the year is actually Yashiro from Erased. I was like, wait, what? So, simmer down for a second here, guys. You're saying a guy who basically, I don't freaking know, like, he had a thing for Satoru in the end, kind of was the best villain? Yeah. I think we could probably like spend like 15 years talking about how that was the worst kind of call for Crunchyroll to actually kind of say, yeah, we should actually allow it to win. Why does not do another vote? Just go, guys, look, no. Just, if I was Crunchyroll, I'd be like, no. Just stop it right here, okay, guys? You can't say Kira is worse than Yashiro. And then there was the other thing was, oh yeah, the other best villain of the year was actually Pet Legoose from ReZero. It's like, he's not even that good of a villain. He just kind of is a bit crazy. That's all he was. He's not a good villain per se. He's a little bit crazy. He was kind of cool about it, but that was about it. He isn't like, woo! Gotta stop what I'm doing to go and watch ReZero. Well, actually, I did have to do that with ReZero because ReZero is actually really good. But still, you get what I mean. He's not top tier villain material. He ain't no Kira. He ain't no Kira. Like Kira, he just wanted to live life like a plant and live quietly, but he couldn't. And now we can't either because Crunchyroll just basically just ruined everything. But if anything, I'm not gonna kind of pry into the whole entire thing of I'm not gonna kind of pry into the whole entire thing of why Yuri and Ice won everything because, what can we do? And so that's the best way I can describe it. What can we really do? I mean, we all knew it was gonna win. We all knew from day one. You put goddamn Yuri and Ice on it, it's gonna win everything, and it did. Yeah, the whale was a bigger antagonist than him, but just because Betlick is just kind of went, hey mate, you're not insane, I'm insane, that kind of thing. You're like, oh, he's a good villain. It's like, no, he's not really that good of a villain. It's like saying I would have been a bit more pissed off if Best Boy Award went to Subaru. Like that would have been the worst casting choice in the world. Freaking hell, if that happened, I would not be happy. But alas, what can we say? I think we can all agree there's something wrong because people say that Handshaker's animation is better than Fate's Day Night, the new one. I was like, yeah, no. 4 shots. What the hell is going on? I've only got 4 shots. Pat. Hey, why are there only 4 shots left? Don't load them in. Nothing's good's gonna come from it. The number 4 brings really bad luck. It's cause you spilled them all, Meester. You dropped them. The world is changing. So yeah, the world is changing, not for the better. That's why I say. Until we get a time when people agree that something's actually pretty freaking amazing, I don't think we're going to get anywhere, personally. I don't know what just happened, but I can move my hands alright. They're not stuck to the wheel anymore. Don't even think about it, buddy. Just keep going. Wow. Don't you just tell me to stop the car. Whichever came last is what you're going to listen to. Remember that, you're dealing with me. Keep going and take me back to Marina Grande on a different route, alright? I've got a companion waiting for me. There's another way to the port, right? I'm not going to hurt you. In fact, I'll owe you a favor if you bring me back there, alright? That damn fixing ability of his stopped my bullets at the first layer of skin. How can I beat him if I shoot into his mouth? The inside of his body got to be defenseless. That might just finish him off. But I've got 4 shots left. Damn. That's some bad mojo. Even just with 3 would be better. That's a bad mojo. I like it. It's a bad mojo. I've seen his face and I know how he looks, so we're out of the wood now. It'd be safer to head back to the port and regroup with Giorno and I'll listen spare ammo back there too. How'd the Arthur get in front? The guy's got a bullet in his head. Hold on. One thing to know about the iWatch that is the best thing in the world. You can actually do texts from your watch. It's just so good. It's just so good. The guy's just got a burn in his head. I always find that impressive. The man's not bleeding out at all. The man's doing good. One entire Bleach chapter in 2 pages. Oh man, I remember that. Oh damn, you reminded me of Bleach. Ugh, that's a bad taste. That's a bad taste, that is. So that's something I don't want to remember. No way, did he climb the cliff? How? Hey, stop. Huh? What is it now? Stop right there. Stop the effing truck. Yeah, that guy, he was... Misa trying to reach your friend, are you? That won't happen. You're not gonna tell anyone else who I am. Oh man, Bleach. That goddamn series. That goddamn series. Bleach doesn't taste good alright. When you think about it, yeah, it doesn't. Either context you think about it, Bleach does not taste good. The manga nor the real thing. Goddamn. I realized when I just said that, I was like, yeah, I just realized. That's what I just said. Oh man. You're not gonna get away. Not on my life, mister. Those stones are fixed in the air around him like the bullets he deflected earlier. He used them like a ladder to climb up here. And here he comes. Shit. Why do you stop the truck, F-head? Come on, get a move on. Huh? What? Put the pedal to the metal. You're gonna regret it if you stop again. I like that. It's actually pretty good. Sorry, my watch is going off again. That's why I had to go kind of have a look. Oh god, we're never gonna forget how much saltiness that Bleach gave us in the end. God damn, that last chapter. Never been so angry in my life. I can't even remember why they even call it Bleach, to be honest. To be honest, you're better off just not even finishing it. The anime doesn't finish with a cohesive ending, and neither does the actual manga, to be honest. The manga just ends. Like, it ends how Kuba wanted to end, and I don't think even Kuba wanted to end that way. I've got no choice. We're gonna settle things right here. I'll send it straight into your mouth. Driver, that's me. Don't you dare stop. If you do, he's gonna kill you too, now that you've seen his face. I'm just lightly tapping it with my finger, but if I tap enough, even lightly, energy will build up in these fixed objects. I can't just smack it with all my might, then that would throw off my aim, and my enemy. Wait, what? Enemy? Be able to tell where it's going and now. Release. What? Oh no, Mister got shot. Ow! Oh! Snap. Holy crap, we're actually at the end of the chapter. I just realised that. I didn't even realise we're actually at the end of the chapter already, almost. I'm back, Mister. Looks like your stand lost control of those shots and flew off into the distance. Little by little. I'm just repeatedly hitting it with this tiny bit of force. Like I'm sending an SOS in Morse code. It's not too accurate, so it doesn't work when I'm too far away. But right now, you're a sitting duck for me. I should have seen this coming. That was some damn bad mojo. The number 4 always brings bad luck. It always has. Ever since I was a kid. Must be some sort of invisible bond. But anything else is a good number. There's only one shot left, but it means things are gonna only get better from here out. But but that just means things are only going to get better from here on out. It's one now. You're gonna get it. Oh, Christ! Christ! What's going on here? Oh, I was gonna say, I thought we actually kind of just got spoiled. I was like, wait, what? Don't spoil it for me, please. I was like, Araki's spoiling the manga for me. I was like, Araki, what you doing, fam? Whew. Throat is going a bit weird, I must say. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it. We're in the last part, I think, now. I think there's a last part. Is it part 7? No. Cool. Cool. I think we're good. I think my throat will be good as well. A vehicle. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but both the enemy and Mista got in the car, and they're not going. Oh wait, where do we go? Oh wait, I was reading that. God damn it! I don't know what's going on, but both the enemy and Mista got in a car, and they're not going up the island. I want to follow them, but will I make it in time? Has the fight already finished, or has the enemy escaped? Questions that JoJo asks. Will we ever get an answer? We will. There's only one shot left. Think, say, gather around and get on this one round. Sex Pistol appears. Oh, it's called appears. Part 6. Why's it called appear on the actual thing then? It really kind of irks my OCD. Our target is inside his mouth. We've only got one shot at this, so we've got to make it count. Hit into his mouth. Gotcha. Stay right there, mister. You just don't give up, do you, dumbass? You can shoot off as many bullets and do whatever you want with your bullets riding stand, but at this range, I've got room to spare. I've got enough range to block your bullets from the room to spare. Oh, with room to spare. Don't you get it? Looking at your shots, don't you get it? Looking at what your shots did to me before, you can tell you can't beat me, can't you? Well, mister? If I admitted that I've only got one shot left in the cylinder, you would believe me. It's the truth. There's one shot left. If I shoot and you deflect it, then that one shot goes down the shitter too. You'll find out sooner or later, so I figured I might as well tell you right now. If I miss this last shot, you'll figure it out. You're all out of shots now, mister. But that talk about missing is just hypothetical, cause this one shot is gonna go straight through you. That's what I'm looking for. Couldn't say that for a second there. Are you still talking about that meaningless crap, mister? You're never gonna beat me. I don't give a damn whether you got one. Wait, I can't read that now. I don't give a damn whether you shoot once or 100 times. That's better. It's not meaningless. I told you because you drop your guard if you know I've only got one shot left. Now you're gonna drop your guard for sure because you know I've only got one shot left. Totally meaningless. That's some good mojo right there. It's a good mojo actually, not bad mojo. That's some good mojo. Whew. Reverse psychology and just like kind of it's kind of confusing the enemy. I like it. He busts out his stand. Leave it to me. How are we supposed to go around it and into his mouth? Put your backs into it. Here we go. I like these little things. Oh, did I hit the next page? No, I didn't. Cool. You're aiming inside my mouth, right? Am I right? Huh? What? He opened his mouth himself? He's not trying to block? We'll just have to send this string straight inside. He's gonna do something, isn't he? It's not gonna end like, oh, you got me, you defeated me, you're gonna leave right now. Gurak. That freaking hurt, Gurak. I knew that's where you were. I knew that's where you were aiming. Well, can't speak now. This is what I mean. After a long while, your brain just kind of goes. Pfft. I knew that's where you were aiming. Oh, jeez, I still can't read it. I knew that's where you were aiming. There we are. Perfect. Got it that time. Normally you get the idea, Gak, that I wouldn't have the ability to fix something inside of me. Guru. Blocking would have been annoying, so I just opened my mouth. It really effing hurt, though. Grah. You're shitting me. He can't fix a bullet inside his mouth to guard himself? But it looks like you were telling me the truth, because you're not firing anymore, because you'd fire more if you could. Are you done now, mister? If you are, this bullet here is all charged up, mister. I win. Take this release. Took him long enough, he released it. Oh, he dropped his guard after all. He dropped his guard knowing we had no shots left. We were trying to get closer that make it easier. We're trying to get closer that to make it easier to hit our target. What? When did they get on my finger? Damn it, they're too close. Ooh, let's just take aim. Oh my god. Block it, craft work. What? The bullet split in half. I can still take another shot, but did they get closer too? No, are they aiming there? Oh shit, no. Oh, are they aiming there? Oh! I was aiming for your wound. If I hit the bullet stuck inside your wound again, even if you fix it, it'll be one shot deeper into your head. But if you can survive that, then I'm screwed. We did it. I was crying. Oh my god. Whoa, he's still alive. That's one immortal stand he's got. He's still hanging on even with a bullet in his brain. Stop the truck and bring it back to support. What the hell are you guys doing? You sons of bitches. I had no idea what just happened, but I know they were effing with me. Just stop here. Go there. What do you think this is? A taxi? What do you think you are? Threatening guys like that. You must have gotten what you want this time. But if we meet again, there'll be hell to pay. Excuse me, but I'm chasing someone. I'd like you to take this truck up the island. Don't just sit there. This is very urgent. Either you drive or I'm going to make you drive. Don't just sit there. This is very urgent. Either you drive or I'm going to make you drive. Okay. Oh, that was good. I love it. That was an amazing arc. Mister's Bay. Oh my god. God, that's cool. I can't argue with that at all. That was amazing. Oh god. Oh my god. JoJo Part 5 just gets better and better. God damn it, I love it. I love it to bits. Getting the limelight of Mister was awesome. I think probably as time goes on, we might just center on each part of the gang. So I'm actually quite liking how they're doing it. How Araki's doing the whole idea of centering on one part of the gang at one time is actually pretty cool. So we already got Abricio, and now we're getting Mister. So I'm guessing we're probably get Nananchia afterwards. I'm probably guessing. So goddamn, I like how he's setting it all up. I like how he's doing it because we're getting enough development with these characters that you actually know who they are, where they're going next, what they do, how they work, what kind of personality they have, how they dispatch enemies. And god freaking damn it, Misa's amazing. I love him. He actually dispatched that guy in the end. God damn it. We're actually looking to Kraftwerk actually. Oh, Kraftwerk's actually a band then. Ah. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, it's spelled Kraftwerk, but in the actual manga it's spelled Kraftwerk, which is really weird. But I mean, it was kind of freaking cool. I didn't expect him to kind of do that. I was expecting some kind of weird way of doing things, but to actually dispatch the enemy, but to actually drive the bullet inside his head even further, that was pretty freaking neat. I love it. I thought it was actually really cool. Like, that was just one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. God damn it. The way to dispatch the enemies as time goes on in this manga just gets better and better. Like, it becomes a little bit more far-fetched, don't get me wrong sometimes, but you kind of like, gotta respect that. That's actually a really freaking cool way of doing things. I can't argue with it. Can't argue one bit. Because it was just so freaking cool. I love it. But it's like even Mista himself is just so freaking cool. I love him. Like, it's just every single character introduced into this manga just gets better and better. I mean, we had Bruno already, who was also awesome. It gets even more ridiculous. I can already imagine. I'm so excited. Like, we had Bruno already, who was awesome. Now we had a Breacho, who I think is actually pretty cool, though I need more time with him. And now we got Mista, and Mista is just like Bay. Mista is Bay right now. Like, that's what we're getting right now. He is top tier. He's top tier of JoJo Part 4. And I kind of like the whole entire idea of how they actually go about having sometimes Giorno's speech with the kind of gold. I think it's actually really cool. It kind of represents his actual stand itself, the gold experience. I think it's actually kind of freaking cool. But I also kind of like the fact he never actually kind of gives up on that dream. Like, he has that dream. He always constantly repeats to himself, I have that dream. And he's actually going to, like, fulfill that dream. I think it's actually pretty cool because he doesn't give up on his resolve. He has a resolve that he wants to do, and that's how he's going to do it. I'm like, yeah. He's a pretty top tier protagonist, to be honest. I quite like him. But just, oh man, and Saleh. Saleh's a pretty Saleh is pretty freaking cool. I love Saleh as well. He's an immortal dude. He's immortal. He looks like he came out straight out of Yu-Gi-Oh. But I just can't get past how it all ended. I'm in such awe. I'm in such awe at it. I'm like, just I want to go into the manga and shake his hand. I'm like, Misa, I like it. I like it. I think it's actually a pretty good way of dispatching things. I think from the first moment we saw how Mista worked on the island, I was like, yeah, he's going to be freaking awesome, isn't he? Like, he's going to be awesome. You had a bloody table with some bread and some meat and a picture of wine. I'm like, you just can't get cooler than that. It's impossible. It's impossible. Unless Gyro does something completely out of the ordinary to actually make it even cooler than Mista. I don't think we're actually going to get better than Mista right now. Though I keep on hearing Gyro is the best support in JoJo. I'm not too sure, but that's what I keep on hearing. But that's why I want to really get to Gyro, because he seems really cool. But god damn it. I love this manga. It's so freaking cool. And a little, I think there's actually little subtle nods to movies in there somewhere as well. I don't know whether or not he's purposely doing it, but certain things do kind of resemble something from a film. Like the whole entire thing with, I think it was Yes, Misa's stand on the bullet itself. It kind of had the idea of Dr. Strangelove. And as well, it's very subtle, but don't get me wrong, but the actual mouth of Kraftwerk kind of like an alien xenomorph. So that's actually pretty cool. I actually quite like it. But yeah, all in all, god freaking damn, it's an amazing arc. Like, that was probably one of the best arcs we've got so far. Like, god damn it. It was just a battle of wits, and each turn it kind of went, wow, how's it going to get out of this? Because again, I reiterate it, now as time goes on, each encounter gets a little bit more scary, because you don't know whether or not the character will get out of it alive. Yeah, in the end, they're probably out going to get out of it. But there's a constant twists and turns which tell you, well, no, not necessarily are they going to get out of it completely. Like, fine, but that's what I like. I like that, because if you don't have stakes in your manga, your anime, then what's the point watching? Because you know the character's going to win in the end, so what's the point? So I like how Araki kind of does the whole entire fight, because he constantly puts twists and turns to kind of keep you going, to kind of go, oh my god! he actually might lose. Oh my god, he actually won in the end. It's actually pretty freaking cool. It makes the outcome more satisfying. Like, once you actually realise, oh Christ, he might lose, but in the end he does. In the end he doesn't lose because he wins. Makes the whole entire experience a lot more satisfying. Might sneeze actually, I'm not too sure. No, didn't sneeze. No, I'm good. My nose is really freaking itchy right now. But yeah, so all in all, amazing arc, I must say. The artwork was, and even taking the actual limelight off of Giorno as well, and kind of giving it to the rest of the characters is even better as well. Like, I quite like that as well, because I think it's one of the things we need sometimes. I think we need a break from the main protagonist and kind of allow the other characters to kind of shine. And I think this actually was one of the better examples. I mean, we've got Bruno and Abici already, but actually kind of get the other gang members is actually even cooler. So yeah. Hopefully going forward, it only gets better from here. So yes, with all that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this extremely long live stream. I don't know how long we've actually been going for. I actually have to go and check. I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes to be exact. I was actually on point with that. But yeah. So I hope you guys actually have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, then do leave a like, because indeed, it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you want to stay that little bit extra longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed, it does help me quite a bit. Then you know when my streams go live, and everything else in between. So yes, until next time, which will probably be Friday, I shall see you guys later.